Hello everyone. We are going to get started on our first major project of the year. We are going to be looking at the artist Romero Britto. And before we start our drawing project, you should go to your Schoology account, go to your assignments folder, click on the Romero Britto virtual classroom, and watch all of the videos and links that are posted in that page. Once you are done watching those videos and reading his bio and looking at the gallery, I would like you to go to the Romero Britto video response questions in your assignments folder and complete those 3 questions. Once you have finished those questions, you can come back to this video. So, for our assignment, we are going to be drawing a picture in the style of Romero Britto. So, if you looked at Romero Britto's work, you should see that he likes to use bright, bold colors, lots of patterns, and very simplistic drawings. Sometimes he uses words, sometimes he uses very simple pictures of cats and dogs, and other times he does more complex work. For this project, you are going to choose your own subject. It could be an animal, it could be a person, it could be a word. But I want you to remember that the point of all of Romero Britto's work is to bring happiness to those who look at it. So think of something that makes you happy and figure out a way that you can go ahead and draw that thing or that person in the style of Romero Britto. So, what we're going to do today is I'm going to give a quick little tutorial on how to draw a couple different things in the style of Romero Britto. So, the first thing we're going to look at are one of his cats and dogs. Animals are one of the many things that he likes to draw a lot in his work and paint a lot. So we're going to start with just a very simple cat. So for this, I like to start off at the top, and he uses very simple shapes and lines. So I'm going to start with a straight line for the top of the cat's head. I'm going to do an upside down V for both ears. Once I have that, I'm going to draw 2 straight lines down from the side of the head. Then I'm going to create one more V to connect those lines. Now sometimes he'll use just curved lines for the eyes. Sometimes he'll have the eyes open. But we're going to do an upside down triangle and a quick little cat smile. And add some whiskers. Then next for the body. The bodies of his animals are very stylistic. So what that means is he just picks kind of a basic shape or line structure to be able to create his animals. So for his cats, he likes to draw kind of a W. And then a second one connected. And then a curved line for the tail. Very, very simple. Sometimes he'll add things like a bow tie. Once you have created your animal, and remember, I am going to show you a couple of different ones. Once you've created your animal, I want you to go through it and see how you can go about breaking up the space. One of the things Romero Britto does is he breaks up all the space so nothing is ever one solid color. Or very rarely, only small sections are one solid color. So I want you to consider drawing lines and adding things like polka dots things like stripes. And even within the stripes, he might do stripes in one section and then do little dashes in another. But all of these spaces should be completely broken up. And you can make them broken up wherever you want. So, I'm going to let you go ahead and continue that if you want to do the cat. If you would like to draw the dog, one of his dogs starts off in a very similar fashion. You can start by going curved line for the top of the head. A second more curved line on either side. An upside down an upside down triangle for the ear. And now you've got the ears. So now you can start in the middle, curved line out to the side, curved line out to the side. Add an upside down triangle for the nose, some eyes, maybe a little tongue, and now you have your dog head. For the dog's body, start with a straight line down, a second line, curve, and a second curve. Straight line down, curve, curve. So those are the front legs. Curve, curve for the back legs. And that's how you would go about drawing your dog. Now the same thing. Go and break up those spaces. Again, you can add things like lines, polka dots, sometimes he kept some sections completely the same color. But I just want you to have fun with this. So, once you've finished your animal, now you have to pick your colors. You can use colored pencils, you can use markers. If you have watercolors, you can use those. But you are going to, if you're using markers, this is especially important, start with your lightest colors first and work to dark. If you start with your dark colors first and then go over it with a lighter color, you're going to smudge your colors. Now, some of you might want to do some words. So, in the style of his words, we're going to do, I'll just do the word love. And he likes really big, blocky letters. So if I was going to do the word love, I'd start by writing it out so I know I have enough room on my paper. And then you're going to add your rectangles. Make either your block or bubble letters. So now I've got my word. Again, next thing you need to do, break up those lines. Break up that space. Make sure everything is broken up so that you can add different patterns into each section. So now that I've got all those spaces broken up, I'm going to add the same thing. I'm going to do different patterns in each section. And you're going to continue. Once you have created your artwork and you have colored it all in, you're going to take a black marker and start adding different designs into some of those solid colored areas. That way, not everything is just one solid color. Remember, Romero Britto used a lot of color and pattern in his work. Once everything is all colored in on the main portion of your page, you are going to take your pencil and you're going to create a background. So I'm just going to add some extra lines and break up bits of that background. And I'm going to do just a couple simple patterns in these backgrounds. So I'm going to do a diagonal line pattern in this one. I'm going to try to remember I want to fill my page so everything is filled in. I'm going to do a big polka dot pattern here. I'm going to do maybe some more stripes over here. And then I'm going to do small polka dots. So for me, I chose to do Darth Vader from Star Wars because Star Wars is what makes me happy. But you can choose to do whatever you would like. So now that I've created the background, I'm going to go ahead and pick my colors. And I'm going to start coloring in those sections of the background. And when I'm done coloring them in, I'm going to go back with that black marker. And I don't have to highlight each section with black, but I might pick and choose some different ones to highlight. And it's okay if some of your markers run out. Like I had a purple marker that ran out over here, so I just tried to grab a similar marker and go over it. You know, you got to use what you've got at home. And remember, Romero Britto said in his artwork, or in his videos, that nothing he makes is ever perfect. So don't go for perfection. I want you to just try to do the project. You know, there's always mistakes in everything. No artist was perfect. So, we're going to say that I'm coming up on being done with these sections. I'm going to take a black marker and I'm going to outline those sections that I've done so that they pop more. And I'll be back with you in a few minutes to show you the final result. All right, so here's my finished product. Once you are done with your artwork, remember, try to make sure that there's like no white spaces showing. Do the best that you can. The white spaces that you see up here are actually little flecks of glitter in a marker that I had. But really try to, you know, color it in as nicely as possible. Remember, we want to show good craftsmanship. Color everything. There should only be maybe a couple spots left white. Nothing much though. When you're done, don't forget to sign your work and take a picture of it and submit it through Schoology in the assignment for this class. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, feel free to message me through Schoology. Bye.